You find yourself in a situation where you owe the IRS money, perhaps a lot of money. You have threatening notices from the IRS or state. You're afraid of your wages being garnished or your bank account being seized. Where do you turn? Who can handle your particular situation? Who has the expertise? Hi, I'm Gary, and welcome to Tax Bulldog for the best thoughts and ideas for trimming your tax debt. These videos are to help you help yourself to avoid costly professional fees. If your situation has a level of complexity, then you may want to consult a professional. These videos will at least give you an introduction to what to expect and know when someone is trying to con you. In this video, I'm going to discuss finding and selecting a tax professional to represent you. More specifically, how to choose a tax pro, tax preparation and planning needs that you may have, representation before the IRS, what does it take? Nothing strikes fear into the hearts of Americans like a letter from the Internal Revenue Service. To stop any immediate actions from the IRS or state, you can call them at the phone number listed on the letter to get more information about the tax debt and ask for time to gather your records and to talk to a tax professional for guidance and help. Don't let the agent on the phone pressure you. You have the legal right to seek professional help. You can represent yourself if you have the fortitude, diligence, knowledge of tax law, and have the time to work on this. This can be deep and intense. Professionals can get through it quicker because of their experience. When seeking a tax professional, be prepared. Interview at least 3 to 5 tax professionals. You can do this over the phone. Make a list of the questions you want to ask. I know it is a pain, but it's worth the effort. It's like getting an estimate on a car repair. The cheapest method may not get you down the road very far, and the most expensive is not necessarily the best either. Find one that you can believe, trust, and have a good communication with, someone you have a good rapport with. You may be dealing with this person for several years. You want to know that your taxes will be handled correctly and in your best interest. You don't want a timid professional who is leery or afraid of the IRS. You want someone who will stand up for your rights and challenge the government, especially with aggressive agents. There's no reason to fear agents. There are many relief mechanisms in the system for taxpayers. The Taxpayer Advocate Office is one who can step in when the system fails the taxpayer. There is a lot of advertising about settling tax debt for pennies on the dollar. You hear it on TV and radio every day, and it's plastered all over the web. Most of that is true, but not everyone qualifies. That is where they trap you. They give you a false sense of security. There are specific qualifications, and it's all based on numbers and no consideration for sympathy or equity. However, there are some exceptions for hardship cases. Will you qualify? Before you spend thousands of dollars just to end up disappointed, ask for the truth. Get an initial analysis for a small fee. That can range from $250 and up. You don't need to commit to a $4,000 or $5,000 up front or heavy monthly payments to the tax firm. Get an initial analysis, then you can proceed with the resolution of your choice with confidence. You're special. Find out what your options are with the IRS. Check this link for more information, and I will put this in the description below. Look at the professional's background and credentials. The top credentials are enrolled agent, EA, licensed at the federal level by the U.S. Treasury, certified public accountant, CPA, licensed at state levels, attorneys who are licensed at state levels. Now, enrolled agents are licensed by the U.S. Treasury and can practice before the IRS in all 50 states. They can represent you in matters at all administrative levels of the IRS. An enrolled agent must pass a rigorous test in strictly tax law and survive a background investigation. Enrolled agents specialize in tax law matters and are considered to be the premier tax professionals. Certified public accountants are licensed by their individual states. They must get a license in each state in which they wish to practice. CPAs are primarily accountants for business, and they do tax planning and preparation. Most CPAs do not specialize in collection law matters, although some do. Attorneys are licensed by their individual states. They must get a license in each state in which they wish to practice. Attorneys are primarily civil and criminal law practitioners for business and individual matters. Some do tax planning and preparation. Most attorneys do not specialize in tax collection law matters, although some do. Ask the practitioner you're interviewing about their background and experience in areas that are important to you, such as your particular business or industry. How familiar are they with yours? Estates, if you have any involvement in those. Rental properties, investments, partnerships, corporations, just to name a few. A good practitioner will know their limitations and scope of knowledge and be happy to refer you to another or bring in professionals with the required expertise in the areas of your concern. For selecting a practitioner for representation in collection or audits, seek a practitioner who has experience in all the aspects of dealing with collections and audit divisions. If possible, buy a book such as mine, which I will list in the description below, or get free information from the IRS to give yourself some knowledge and exposure to the aspects and nuances of these subjects. Some sample questions to ask. What kinds of installment agreements are available? What is required to qualify for an abatement of penalty and interest? What is an offer in compromise, and what are the caveats of such? Review the answers you get. Did the answers you get compare to what you learned from other sources, such as my website and the IRS? How do they compare to the answers from other professionals you've interviewed? Do the answers make sense, or are they just too good to be true? Inquire about professional fees. There will be a rate for the professional's time. Then there are lower tiered rates for paraprofessionals and clerical. Keep fees low. You want to see the work performed at the appropriate level. If the professional is a single practitioner without a paraprofessional or secretary, today's technology makes that easy, will the professional charge a rate based on the level of work being performed by the professional at any given time? Flat fees for a case are rare because there are too many variables that cannot be uncovered or controlled. Most professionals will decline to do a flat fee case. Some larger firms will do flat fee cases because they can spread fees over other cases, but you will typically be paying 3 times or more the normal fee. It is better to pay a normal fee, so you only pay for what you need and use, and you're not contributing towards someone else's case. Now here are some resources. I will put these in the description below. Taxbull.com. This is my website with many articles, documents, forms, and other information in regards to dealing with tax collection and audit issues. I try to demystify things. Also a link where you can get a copy of my book. The IRS on YouTube. Now, this is a treasure trove of helpful videos for taxpayers. This is very good stuff. The IRS on tax scams. What to watch out for and the games scammers play to steal your money. These scammers are very clever and they are professional thieves. So in closing, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it and got something out of it, please give me a like and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Please subscribe to see my future videos as I produce them so you can be aware of topics that may be timely and important to you at that time. Also, from time to time, I will update the descriptions in my videos as I add other relative videos and information as an update. Check back often if you need more information. I may have something new for you. After a period of time, some of the tax laws, regulations, processes, and procedures can change. Also, after a period of time, some of the links may expire as old content is changed or removed from the web by others. Thank you.